Well, that sounds like such a great event, and I am expecting nicer weather for us on Saturday. But right now, if we take a look, the tropics are starting to ramp up. There's Hurricane Hilary behind me. That is a Category 4 hurricane, and it is forecasted to become a major hurricane by later on today. So if we take a look at our region, though, we are not seeing anything on our radar, and we are definitely not going to be feeling any impacts locally from Hurricane Hilary, as that high pressure system is centered over parts of northwestern Missouri. But across the Midwestern region, most of us are waking up with those temperatures into the low 60s and even some upper 50s. And looking more locally, again, we are seeing 54 degrees in Mount Vernon, 60 in Harrisburg, and 63 down in Sikeston. So overall, not a bad start to your Friday morning today. And it is a beautiful sunrise out there in Poplar Bluff, Carbondale, and in Mount Vernon. Overall, very beautiful, very vibrant reds and oranges in the sky. So your night out forecast for your Friday night, not looking too bad. I'm expecting those temperatures to be into those low 80s, I should say, by 4 or 5 o'clock, but we will be cooling down into those low to mid 70s for your afternoon and evening. So overall today, I am expecting those very nice mild temperatures to continue for today, but we are tracking our next warm up that will start tomorrow, and it will be continuing to build, and we are tracking hot weather, especially for the middle portion of next week. But if we take a look hour by 6 o'clock, most of us are still hanging on to those upper 50s and low 60s. By lunchtime, we are again still hanging on to those 80s, those upper 70s and low 80s for your afternoon. And to this afternoon by dinner time, again, not really expecting any kind of hot weather today. It'll just be a nice mild day. But you notice that high pressure system off towards my north, we can see that those winds will start to shift more out of the southeast, and they will bring with it more moisture and more humidity. So by tomorrow morning, we will be starting temperature wise very similar to where we started today, but I'm expecting those temperatures to soar into those upper 80s, and some of us may hit 90 by tomorrow afternoon. So again, it is going to be very hot headed in towards next week, because we do have that center of high pressure that will be centering itself over about Arkansas, and it will be bringing with it lots and lots of heat and humidity. So by Saturday, I think that those highs are going to be about 86 degrees, and then by Sunday, we will be hitting 93 degrees. And those heat index values on Saturday are only going to be into the low 90s, but check that out. We are going to be getting into the upper 90s and even a low triple digits for your Sunday. And those warming trends are really going to stick with us through the middle of the week. And I'm expecting our hottest days to be Tuesday and Wednesday, with highs in the upper 90s and those heat index values over 100 degrees. And the Weather Service has actually gone ahead and placed parts of southern Illinois and southeastern Missouri into that excessive heat watch, I should say, with those heat index temperatures expected to be over 105 degrees. So go ahead and download that Storm Track 3 app, which will give you the latest information if we get upgraded to a heat warning. But again, not seeing anything in the way of rainfall for the next 7 days. So it is going to be very, very hot and dry. So get out and enjoy that hot weather, or that cool weather, while you can, with highs today only in the low 80s. But Saturday and Sunday are looking to be getting into the upper 80s and low 90s. But those mid to upper 90s will be here for the middle of next week. And it doesn't look like we're going to be dropping out of those 90s until later on next week. But we do have the viewer photo of the day, and this was set beautiful in by Tina and Tony Cameron from Northern Hamilton County. It is an absolutely beautiful sunset of a farm out there in Northern Hamilton County.
That is a beautiful picture. Well, thanks for sending that in, and thanks, Garrett.